uncover this. And we're getting a ton of cash. We can buy something very good from the shopkeeper at this point, which we probably should. All right, what you got, buddy? Well, I said we could buy stuff very good, but look at this. His price is scaled up. He's like only got legendaries. I mean, it's cool that he has legendaries, but I can't afford that. Maybe he remains, though, so I can come back. Lacerate's good. The bleed is good. All right, we're going to leave the shop. Yeah, he does remain, so we can come back, but goodness, that was expensive. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just brush right here anyway. And use this to heal up. Well, we can maybe save it. It's very risky, but we only have one brush left, so we want to get to this elite. Let's go over here. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh boy, flamethrowers. I don't like it. Okay. Well, we definitely want this out there. I want to use this. There we go. I was looking for lightning draw. Okay. So we will put back guard and clash on the top because we don't really need defense right now. I will concentrate this strike, get us some extra energy, and now I've got this for a ton of damage, this for a ton more damage, this, and then that. Okay. Oh, on fire. At the end of the turn, the hero in this position takes 16 damage. Okay, I didn't realize that was going to happen. Now I know, and it's a disaster for us. Alright, so we will do this. Kill those. Okay, so this lets us basically guard. Now, this damage can be blocked, though. Yeah, this can be blocked, so that's okay. I'll flatten you. And then we'll parry. Alright, this should be fine. Okay. So we're on fire, which, you know, is never good, but... Alright. And we were so close. We just drew poorly. Alright, we're going to take some damage here. But now it's over. Okay. It could have been worse. I'm not quite sure how. Alright. We got ink. We got gold. Interesting. Okay. We need to heal.
Refreshing.
It was refreshing. This is 3 spaces, so if we use it here... We can't go here, though, unfortunately, because these tiles... We'd have to fight this elite, and then we could just use the ink to actually get there without even brushing. That's actually kind of cool. I like that a good bit. Yeah, let's just go fight the elite. Let's see what you got. Okay, oh, it's a big mechanical centipede. How about that? This is awful, is what it is. Final upgrade. The next segment gains 5 power and final upgrade. Oh, I don't like it. Alright, draw me a card. What do we got? A wound. That's diabolically terrible. Alright, try to kill the head. Alright, parry. Defend. Lacerate, I guess. Ugh. I don't like where this is going. We're getting laser beamed. Oh my god, they turned us on fire with those lasers. That's so rude. Draw a card. Do this. Get rid of that. And that, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So we'll go here. 1, 2, 3. Defend. Teamwork. Okay. Ow. Stop hitting me for so much. Okay. I'm not super excited about that, but we had to kill something. Alright. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit right here. And we'll do that. Alright. And she's dead. Oh dear. I mean, all this is going on is it's getting harder and harder as we go. Okay. I don't like where this is. This is not moving in a direction that I would like it to. Okay, we're both dead. Game over. Indeed, game over. Oh boy. Well, I mean, we tried. But see, I think what happens here is, yeah, look at this. They level up and they don't do this on the run. So this is kind of like you have to do this and you just get stronger incrementally as you go. So we leveled up our party, we leveled up these 2 people, and we have 11 pages. We unlocked Bravery, a new card. Gained 7. See, this is where the courage is coming in. Okay, great. Sucker Punch. Play only if Sirocco is leading. Attack the leading enemy for 16. That's nice. Alright. And this is the deck that we had. This is, you know, all of our stats and such. And let's check on the progression tab. So here we can see embellishments. They're not unlocked yet. We can see heroes, okay? And this says she's level 2, so maybe we got new cards, and that's what we unlocked. Okay. Legacy. We lost, okay. And that's it though. So then we go to new run. And what happens now? Ah, okay, so now we can, like, select different heroes that we'd want to be. Well, I mean, I don't know who that is, but... You have returned. It seems the book is not ready for your story to end yet. I see you gathered some of its pages on your journey. We can use them to rewrite this story to our advantage. We will use the book's own powers against it. How do we do that? Ah, here we go. So this is what we got. And this is very much like Rogue Legacy, you know, like where, look at this, we're going to get a passive progression. This is what I'm talking about. These are embellishments to your story in the Roguebook. You can use pages you found so far to add permanent upgrades to your heroes. Okay. Collect more pages by exploring the Roguebook. You can earn more pages by defeating the Roguebook and playing at higher difficulties. You may only inscribe embellishments between runs. Alright, so let's see if they'll let us do it right here. Extra Treasure 1. Place an extra visible treasure chest in each chapter. That's amazing. And this unlocks all of these. And this says... Hides an alchemist in each chapter. Alchemist can transform one of your cards into a powerful new card. That sounds great. I have 10 pages. This costs 2. Hide an additional heart in each chapter. Faeria wells will now appear on the world map. They allow you to increase your energy per turn. Oh, psh, yeah. Good lord. Hide an additional gemstone in each chapter. Yes. That's 5 pages, though. This is 6 pages. I mean, energy per turn is crazy. Flash gems. Reveal the final boss each time you enter the Roguebook. That's nice, so you know who you're going to fight. You can increase people's starting health. Gold piles give you more money. Increase the chance that the cards in Vaults of Wisdom are higher rarity. Increase the chance of each rune of sight to be a super rune. Wow. This is really cool. Honestly, I know this is lame, but I want more energy per turn, like pretty much every single time. And let's try the Alchemist as well. Okay, so now I've used all the pages that I got to unlock this progression. And this is going to help us have a stronger run. So I don't know if we can play with 3 people. I think it's maybe only 2. So I could pick, do I want to travel with her or with him? Whenever Seifer takes damage, he gains that amount of rage. When he gains 25 rage, his next card will use its empowered mode. Alright, so he actually wants to take damage, which is kind of interesting. Let's go with the fish guy. And we're going to recruit this dude. Good choice. And let's see.
I can help.
Can we have all 3? Oh, never mind. I've never been this guy, so I kind of want to try him, but I don't really like that playstyle usually, like take damage to do damage. But it's definitely interesting. Alright, and let's just hit the gate. Here we go. And you can see now, this has generated. That's like the kind of party camp screen where you could select who you want to be and you can inscribe the pages. And then now you could see over here, this is an ogre belt. So there's just like an item that we can get lying on the map. There's lots of sky towers that are here. All right. I suppose. Let's draft a card. All right, Meat Shield. Gain 8 block. You may sacrifice an ally to gain additional 10. That's funny. Attack for 14 and attack for 10. If this kills an enemy, gain 8 block. Yeah, I'll take attack for 14 on 1 card. It's not bad. All right, let's see how this guy plays. I'm curious. Okay, so there's a bunch of yaks and absorb soul, charge, attack for 16, reap, heal 8 life. Oh, okay, so, you know, if we do this, we'd kill and... I mean, like if I play this right here, we just kill that guy right away and we would heal, but it doesn't matter. And then we'll just kill that one. End the turn. Okay, and let's go ahead and strike, 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 checkmate.
This is wasting my time.
No, we didn't do that. Alright, pile of gold and precision ink. And let's go over here and draft another card. What do we got? I love impact. Summon a brute. What's a brute? Five spirit. Oh, it's the guy that does 5 damage for you. This is actually very good, but impact is just like... I really, really enjoy the card and everything it does. We're going to do this, and what do we find?
I see.
Alright, there's a scroll over there. What does this artifact do again? This is whenever the hero plays a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. It's interesting, but we definitely want the more energy for a card like that. Alright, so there's 2 towers over here, so I'm going to go ahead and just use the precision ink. 1, 2, 3, like this, and we're going to go over here and we'll brush. There's a card for us. Draft it. Slam, 5 energy. Attack for 24. This card, it costs 1 less for each card played. Yeah, I don't have that. Barrage is interesting. Sure, I'll try it. Let's get some ink. Alright, it's the Seed Sower. No problem. Wants to hit for 18. Yeah, sure, I can't wait to... Oh, wait. Not really much I can do about that. Just have to take the damage. Alright. We can Flame Blast. And strike. And I guess strike. He wants to do 18 damage. We need a... Darn, I was really hoping to get a card from this guy so we could shuffle back, but we didn't. We also drew no blocking cards. Oh no, we have a guard. Okay. That's fine. We'll impact. Strike. Guard. That's all we've got. So we're going to take some damage. Alright, let's see here. Seven. I guess defend. Man, will you stop doing damage? We don't have enough damage here, it's very clear. Seven, 9 is not enough by 1. How about that? All right. Good lord. That was a lesson in destruction. All right, we got some Imperial ink, though. That's very nice. I could use that. Well, it's not kind of what I had in mind, but I guess I could... do this. And we can brush. Money. Draft a card. And... yeah, we need more flame blasts. Got a talent tier. Great. What does this do? That's interesting. The first hit of the battle inflicts bleed equal to the 1/3 of the damage dealt. I mean... that's not bad. This lets you get an extra card if Sirocco's in the front. And... yeah, I think the bleed is nice. Alright. There we go. We found the Faeria well. Gives you an orb. Wonderful. +1 energy on your first turn. Gathering more orbs upgrades your orb. Great. So, this is only... it's not +1 forever. It's just +1 on the first turn, but it's still so good. And a heal. God, I want to get there really badly. I guess this is the best way to do it. It's not pretty. Vault of Wisdom. Attack an enemy for an amount equal to the rage. Set the rage to 5. Ugh. Now, I like Clash. It's just too versatile. I really want cards that allow you to switch the ordering. Alright, we need to work this way, if possible. Man, I didn't find any battles, really. How many will this give me? This will give me access to just this. I can't... yeah. It's ugly. Oh, we can get some ink. Alright, just a bunch of humans. I have 21. Oh, but it is enough because we'll put bleed on this guy with our rending blow. Oh, and I actually get an extra energy. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... Clash... Strike. Strike. Just enough. And we'll just do this. Alright. $12. I guess what we'll do is just defend and then guard. Not very much damage, though. Alright, yeah, we need a turn when this guy's not attacking. Exactly, to do something like this. We Flame Blast, and then Absorb Strike is actually going to heal for 8. So we will take 5 damage here, but, you know, it's a net positive. Oh, we got the rage going, too. You made him upset. You see what you did? Attack for 30. You're dead. All the rage gone.
Is that it?
That's it. Rage is interesting. You really have to plan around it. Has that been there all along and I just didn't see it? Oh, there's the Faeria. Well, we definitely want to use everything we can do to get up that way. Alright. Let's go here, though. We'll go Precision. Yeah, there's no way for us to make it completely, but we can uncover a lot anyway. Alright. We just need a little bit of ink to get over there. Or we're going to get a brush from the elite, so there's that. We could go to the shop. It kind of feels worth it. But I'll fight the elite. Should have saved the rage for this battle against the Kodama here. Alright. 1. Put a very weak bleed on this guy. 2. 3. 4. Perfect block. Vulnerable is less than ideal. Oh, and of course we didn't get an ability to switch positions. That's unreal. Would have liked that. Alright. I mean, I got this to change, but I think we just stand here and just punch this guy in the face. This is really bad. I mean, I haven't drawn a card. There we go. We need more cards for this guy to switch up to positioning. Alright, there's 14. We don't have a kill on us. We'll spread out the damage, though. Fine. Alright. Well, we did win, but it's not pretty. There we go. There's the Jagged Jewel. Hero attacks from this card pierce through for half damage to the next enemy. That's kind of nice. Alright, we got a brush. Alright, what do we want to put this on? Probably something like... I mean, it makes impact do, you know, even more shenanigans. Alright, fine. I need to go... Do I? Anyway, I'm going to go over here. I got to get this Faeria well. There's just no debate about that. Alright. So, now we get +1 energy on the first 2 turns. Amazing. And we got an Ogre Belt. I guess we put it on him.
This is what I came here for.
Yeah, let's go talk to this dude.
This is a waste of time.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Ooh, look at that. That's a really nice one. So this just costs 0 and you get an energy. Interesting. Whenever you add a card to your deck, Dark Temper gets +1 attack permanently. So it's basically like, it lets you swamp and you do 12 damage. And then, yeah, let's buy this because this is just going to get stronger over the run. That's always an interesting and fun mechanic. We have 99 left, which doesn't buy anything unless we want, you know, a clash or something like that. I actually do want to clash, so we'll leave. And I'll use this. And I think we don't have any choice except to go try and fight the boss, looks like. Yep. This might not go well. And this is the Tiki Palanquin. I don't remember this. This is a different boss, I feel like. What does this mean? Oh, we gotta knock it down. They share their hit points. Interesting. Okay. Well, we want to knock down the front of this thing. Alright, it fell. Okay, here we go. We gave him the ogre belt so we can barrage. Oh wow, attack all enemies for 15, so it does 45 to all of them. That's insane. And then we'll impact right here. Alright, good. And then we can guard, or we can just, like, attack the back and see what happens. Oh, it becomes vulnerable. And it would just take more damage. I think it's worth it. Should have done it first, I guess, but... Alright, here we go. Alright, we can try to weaken one. Do we want to switch places? So we did get the weaken because of the bleed and didn't take any damage. Alright, Dark Temper is on. Alright, here we go. So we can Dark Temper to switch places. And then... hit. And hit. Oof. We are going to bleed and weaken at least. So it kind of falls. We do take some damage, but we're still here. Alright, this is nice. So we're going to... I guess we're just going to barrage because it does so much damage. Okay. Almost got it. This thing has 9 health left. I guess we just, like, do this and heal. Even though we don't need to. Victory! Alright. So we got some pages. And we got some money. We got a brush. We got the rejuvenation. We got the heroism token. Wow. I have to take that. And... wow. Put 1 bleed on, huh? Yeah, I think we take this and put it on Ratman. and just enjoy it. We're in the Oversky. Well, let's look at this. And what do we want to put our diamond on? I mean, you put it on a card like, guard, and then, well, okay, you're going to get 15 block out of it. Which does seem insane. Yeah, let's just do that. I can't argue with that. I did that last time, and I really enjoyed it. Amazing. So we need one more card to get another tier of talents. And now we've seen... Oh, what's this over here? What's this? Oh, it's a stone. Don't discard this card at the end of your turn. Okay, so you get retain on the hero's cards. That's fun. So now we've seen a little bit of the play loop of this game, and, it's really interesting how it is something like, Slay the Spire, Monster Train, any kind of deck builder. But then when you add the roguelite element to not only make your cards stronger, but make your party stronger and make the options that you find on the game board stronger, it's just a really interesting mix of exploring, making difficult decisions with your ink and your deck, and I'm having a blast with it so far. Everyone, it is indeed my bedtime, so I want to say thanks so much for coming out to the stream and checking out a new game on the channel, which is Roguebook. If you've played the game, let me know what you think about it. Have you gotten further in it? Would you like to see more in this series? Just tell me in the comments below, and I hope you all have an excellent evening or day and a fantastic weekend. Seb, Hot Dog, Archangel, Stanislaw, Cali Commuter, John, everyone out there, take care. Have a great night.